This is my office, our Bick, kitchen, bath, wherever, design, construction, interiors. 14 years ago, we had a major flood here in the office, and it was 2.5 feet of water. We had just gotten the showroom complete, and we hadn't done anything to the offices yet, but we had this giant flood, and were able to fix up the showroom, but never did anything to the offices. And it was bad. Like, as of a year ago, there were still holes in the walls from where we were letting water out and we were letting the walls dry. I was walking through a new hire and I was embarrassed. And I was like, oh, it's time. Like, we can't exist. I think when you exist in something for such a long time and you don't see it. So we redid everything, and I must have been having a day where I felt like I deserved a beautiful office, and I just decided that I moved the doors, I aligned the doors with the window and changed the way the walls are out in the office so that natural light could fill into our kitchen area because we cook in there every day. We wanted it to be light and cheerful and happy, and then, and then I got carried away in here. This style is not new to me. Yellowstone has sort of brought this style to the forefront, but it is certainly not new to me. It's what I've gravitated towards since I could think about style. My first college apartment was done this way. Of course, not done as well because I didn't A, have the budget, or B, have the design savvy yet quite to the extent. So yes, Beth Dutton stole my style. There is a joke around here that I do channel Beth Dutton a lot, and I probably do. It has a lot to do with the genealogy of the way I'm built and the room that we're sitting in. So I think if you really dial it down, I think this will be a fascinating study. I am Norwegian, I am Northern English, I am Native American, and so if you look around this room, you can see those influences. If you think about people's genealogy and how it connects to what they gravitate towards style-wise. So I spend a lot of time thinking about these types of things. I don't know why. So in this room, there is the Native American piece. There is the Norwegian Viking animal skins and antlers, which mounts are also Northern English. This piece of furniture is English. So all of those things kind of meld together in this particular space, and they are part of who I am. And I think if you are true to who you are as a human being and how you're built, I think eventually your style will come out. I am also a storyteller when it comes, if you've watched the Halloween videos or any video that we do, if I'm designing a space, I have to have a story behind it. So when I started this room, it was just after my Yellowstone room in my house, which we call the Yellowstone room. And I wanted this one to feel, I chose this wallpaper because in my brain I was channeling like an old Western town, maybe the saloon hotel. And I felt like the wallpaper was, really complement that story well with the wainscot and the colors. And then I just layered all of my favorite things on top of it. I love to collect stuff, clearly. Little Native American Yellowstone doll. That's a park souvenir from the 50s from the national park, which we travel and love to do. And I have, of course, my gator from Florida, my German Black Forest mounts, which are, I have some of that in there somewhere too. The room is just a collection of all of my favorite things. If I'm out somewhere, I like anything old because it has a story. It's lived a life before me, which I think is great. Again, I love to tell a story. And if it talks to me, I buy it. But I am out of spaces, so call me. I'll design a space for you. I think you have to stay true to your own style and the style of the house that you're in or the space that you're in. Trust the inner voice. We always talk about don't think, just do it. And I think that's pretty much this room in a nutshell. But I also don't give a shit what anybody else thinks. It's mine, and I mean, you can like it or not. I don't care.